want to get comments, they want to get oohs, ahs, they want a whole bunch of things, but the one thing they want more than anything is they want their coochie packed. And that booty is a definite good advertisement to get that coochie packed. And then your ass came along. And your sister's dad came along too. And your brother's dad came along. And your mother was still hiking up ass. Your mom was still hiking up ass. It's the reason why your mama got a big ass and you ain't got no daddy. Your mama got all the beauty and all the things that it takes to attract a man, but you ain't got no daddy. Your mama got all this involvement with a man, and I'm sorry, let me back that up. Your mama got all this involvement with men and couldn't land you a daddy. Your mama ain't playing for the right team, motherfucker. Your mama don't give a fuck about you. Your mama's under the narrative that auntie can teach you some shit that your father could teach you. You got a father, you here, motherfucker.
Damn it, man.
I'm just saying, you hear it.
Oh my God.
You got here. A woman didn't help you. Two women didn't bring your ass into this planet. Into this world, excuse me. A man helped you get into this world. But your mama's demeanor is the reason why you ain't got no father. Your mama had you when she was putting her ass up in the air. Your mom had you at a time in her life where all she was an ass hiker.
Wow. What's up, y'all? Wow. Hey, listen, man. One thing that just gets me where I want to be at is when I listen to me. I listen to my own videos, man. Videos, man, and I lose my damn mind. I just be like, yo, because a lot of people, you know, when you do videos, you're freestyling. I don't do a script. Listen, man, comments, man. I talk about these things, and I think I need your comments more than anything, man. So please leave your comments at the bottom of the video. All right. But I want to talk about something today, and that was a video that I did. Your mom booty gets dick, but you have no dad. All right. Check that out. Also check me out on the Blog Talk Radio Network. And I want to talk about something. Today. Today is Sunday. It is the 5th of December, 2021. I'm going to talk about something today. Have you ever watched the show Cheaters? You ever watched that show Cheaters? I watched Cheaters this morning for about 10 minutes. And the narrative of Cheaters will explain to you the mindset of a woman, mainly the mindset of a black woman. And I'm going to tell you why it explains the mindset of a black woman more than anything, because black women say the thing more than any other cheater, or the cheater and the cheatery. Or the cheater is the one that's doing the cheating. The cheatery is the one that's getting cheated on. Okay, yeah. So, the black woman says, I have to listen to the black woman run up on the guy in the mall, and he's always somewhere eating with the cheater, the cheater, the cheaty, and the cheatery. Some shit like that. Appreciate those thumbs up. But if you noticed, and I've been hearing this for decades, I just didn't put it together. And what is the one thing that you hear the black woman say more than anything? You got to get your stuff out of my house. So, black woman, I got a question for you. You allowed somebody to move in your house, which is brilliant. You allowed a male, not a man. You allowed a male, because y'all are experts at wanting a male, and then try to haul him off as being a man. So help me understand this. But before I ask the question, remember, I'm the guy that said y'all dumber than a cockroach. I want to be clear. I want to say that before, because I want you to try and answer this question that you can't answer. Okay. As a man supposed to be, because you think that's what you got, and you're only this way because your mama took skeet, your mama took that blast nut, and you're here and you don't know that you're not supposed to be the way you are, but you are that way. But not only do you not supposed to be that way, for the most part, you defend it. So because you defend it means you believe in it cold-heartedly. So, but here's the question. Why do you think a man had to move in with you in the first place? Why do you think a man had to move in with you in the first place? Why? Why do you think a man had to move in with you in the first place? Because I say they was a male. But, because here's the number one thing I hear with the women that is getting cheated on. You're going to get your stuff out of my house. Why move somebody in your house that can't stand on their own? What do you think got him in the position that he was in where he couldn't provide for himself in the first place? Why? Here's another question. Why can't your brain comprehend anything other than you cannot build a man? Why can't your brain comprehend that? But answer the question, the first question. Why do you think that man, I call him a male, but we'll go with your theory to give us the best chance at getting a narrative to your excellent dysfunctional logic. You are excellent at being dysfunctional. But why do you think, I'm just curious, why do you think that man had to move in with you in the first place? Because here's what I'm not doing. I'm not moving in with no chick. I will not give a woman that much power over me. Why do you think that man had to move in with you in the first place? Please, guys, give your narrative on what you think the reason is, so it'll entice one of these size, super idiots, to come and answer the question. And I'm looking at cheaters, and I'm saying to myself, what was this female thinking? So she thought this man was just falling on hard times because he was a hard worker. He fell on hard times because he just was working real hard and nobody would give him a chance. He just really wants to work. He just really wants to do something with his life. Is that what you're thinking? That's what you're thinking? Yeah. That's obviously got to be what you're thinking, because let me let you women inside. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Men don't make excuses. Males do. Men don't make excuses. No. Men do not make excuses. Men don't live with their mamas. Their mamas live with them. Men tell their mom, okay, mom, it's time to shut it down. You got to come moving with us or me. That's what men do. Males live with their mamas. Males live with their mamas. Men don't live with their mamas. I am looking at cheaters this morning, and I'm saying to myself, That is, and I heard the woman say, all right, you're going to get your stuff out of my house. So, allow me, you wouldn't have to tell this to a cockroach, but allow me. You are under the assumption that that individual can move in with you. Oh, let me back that up. You're under the assumption that he was down on his luck. He ran into hard times. And that is the narrative. He fed you and you yum-yummed it. He ate it up. But I'm here to tell you that is not the narrative or the perspective. It's not. Now, allow me to take a stab at it. If a man had his own place, fell on hard times, and got to move back in with mama, yeah, I got that all day. But for that man never to have his own place, let me help you out. The reason why that male cannot get his own life together, because he's spending too much time in leisure things. Yeah. The reason why that male, not a man, the reason why that male needs your help is because he spends more of his time in leisure. But you already knew that. Yeah, you did. You knew that. You knew that. You knew that. You knew that when he said I smoke weed. You knew that when he said me and my homeboys. When are y'all gonna learn? Any man that talks about his boys more than he talks about anything, or talks about being with his boys more than anything, he's a cheater. Men don't hang with their boys more than they hang with themselves. Men slot specific times when they're with their friends. A man ain't with his boys on a Tuesday. We don't do that. We don't do that. Men, we take care of our daily functions. We have a daily routine, and then we may call our boy or hook up with him for an hour or two. In a rare moment, we'll hook up with him on a Tuesday. But for you to get with somebody and that individual gurgitate his boys on a daily level, what do you think, boy? What do you think they do when they get together? They talk about how, you think he talks about how good he's gonna be to you? It is impossible to be that dumb. But after all, y'all are black women. It is impossible to be that fucking dumb. It really is. It should be illegal to be that fucking dumb. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Stop going with me. Stop going with me. Stop being a fucking with me here. I'm trying to look for this thing that I had. I'm gonna let y'all excuse me. Let y'all listen to it. Yeah. It ain't this one. It ain't. Let me see. Now, I want y'all to listen, because I said they're the dumbest creatures on this planet, right? I want y'all to listen to these group of black women talk about they want a modern day man, but they don't want to be modern themselves. They want to be boss bitches. They want to be all these things. They want to have an attitude. They want to be all these things and then expect the treatment from good when they don't choose good anyway. They choose fucked up. As I'm the first one to tell you, they choose from the worst of us and claim that it is all of us. All right? So listen to this.
Men are supposed to be men, and they're supposed to treat their women. They have a part to play. It's in the Bible. Like, what's going on? Men want to be taken out and all this other stuff. Like, you a man. Like, be a man. Like
a man. Hold on. You want a man in the Bible, so that's a traditional man, correct?
Yeah.
But modern day women aren't traditional themselves. Why should he be traditional?
It's the generation now. It's the generation now.
Modern day women are not traditional. Are any of you guys virgins? Exactly.
They want to make sure they know. No, I give up ass. I'm a fuck bitch.
No. Because if we're gonna put the standard on men that you want them to pay bills and be,
why is it doing this?
masculine.
Are you serious, man?
And protect you, whatever. Let's go all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So none of you are virgins. Okay. How many of you are good cooks and have a recipe book or whatever it may be?
Recipe book?
See,
Yes.
I feel like it's different now.
The wife does. Yeah, the wife does. So you cannot be non-traditional women and want the man to be traditional on his side and pay full price for a depreciating asset that isn't traditional on his end. Because whether women want to accept it or not, the reason why men were traditional and chivalrous was because women were virgins, they're polite, they're feminine, they're submissive, and when you got a wife, she was a wife, not a boss babe, not a boss bitch, none of this stupidity that's going on.
Now you heard what he said. He said, men don't want to pay for a depreciating asset. And that is the one thing you men got to understand. Women are you'll be hard pressed to find one with any value. And when I watched Cheaters today, all I seen was yet again women of color choosing fucked up and think that they're going to get a man's performance out of a male. They want to be able to tell a dude, get out of my house. They want that power. They don't want to negotiate. To them, power is the number one thing. Living in a shack. I was talking to a woman a couple of weeks ago. That woman lived in the fucked up part of Newport News. And that woman tried to tell me, I love the neighborhood I live in. I'd rather live in the neighborhood that I live in. And I'm like, I had to tell this super idiot, you make it real hard for a man to want to do anything nice for you. You praise fucked up shit. And the reason why you do it, because it's the life that you have and you're trying to defend it. When you watch Cheaters, you will see this same narrative always seem to be echoed. And that same narrative is, get your things. You're going to get your things out of my house. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. Hey, listen, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. It's Sunday, man. Watch some games and chill out with it. Later, y'all.